Please know how to identify when someone is not able to create healthy boundaries for themselves. Because if we're not able to create boundaries for ourselves, that means that we might not be able to identify what someone else's boundaries looks like. And it's important to honor other people's boundaries, to respect them, to accept them. Because that's what I think a lot of times is we don't know how to accept when someone is they're creating a boundary. We want to push and force ourselves and act like that boundary does not exist, but it does exist. When we create boundaries, it's healthy. It eases our nervous system. I know for myself, I didn't know just how much my nervous system was being affected when boundaries were being crossed. But if you pay attention to your body, when boundaries are being crossed, it affects your nervous system. So please find your awareness and know how to identify if someone has the ability to create boundaries for themselves. Because once you do that, anything we do for ourselves, whatever we implement for ourselves, that means we will be able to identify what it looks like in others. I'm able now to identify what a boundary looks like to someone else. If someone creates a boundary with me and if they speak it out loud and if they voice it, I immediately honor it because they're telling me, hey, that makes me feel uncomfortable. Hey, I don't like when you do that. And this is what we should be doing because we're interacting with each other. When we interact with each other, isn't it right that we want to get along, that we want to respect, understand, and honor someone's boundary? Acceptance is very difficult. Yes, I know. Especially when we're crossing each other's boundaries for however long, and then all of a sudden now this person wants to create a boundary. But the boundary is there so our nervous system can stay intact, so it can feel at ease. So please know how to identify when someone is not able to create their own boundaries, because they won't be able to identify it because they don't know what to look for. And it's important for us to know what to look for so we can strengthen our bonds and make our relationships better by honoring and respecting and accepting each other's boundaries.